everyone, and welcome to Analyzing ETFs. I'm your host, Dr. B. Today is episode 23, recorded on February 22nd, 2026. And ladies and gentlemen, I have some bad news for you. Do we want to hold on for dear life to the Van Eck Bitcoin ETF? Ticker symbol HODL. Let's take a look at this, what's going on here. If you see the red area here, if you start with a $10,000 investment, your $10,000 has taken a roller coaster ride. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not like roller coasters. Never did. In August 2025, when I reported that I sold my ETF, Ethereum, ticker symbol ETHV, I made a 58% profit. I was happy with that. And if I would have sold this then, I would have doubled my money. So again, I didn't do that. Took a chance and kept it. I hold on for dear life, and look what's happened. You wouldn't want to ride down this ski slope now, would you? Nah. Even with a $10,000 initial investment, you're up $5,312. So your worth is your investment is now at $15,312. But that's not for everybody here. I'll explain why it's not for everybody. So, do you still want to hold on to dear life on ticker symbol HODL or even crypto in general? Okay, let's take a look here at the annual returns. Well, in 2025, we had a loss here of 6.42%, or NAV loss of 6.87. We're still down. In 2026, we're down worse. 22.5%. Still ranked 48th compared to 129 items in Bitcoin. And the category name? DA, don't ask. So that kind of tells me it might be something. We may want to jump ship on HODL or in Bitcoin or in crypto in general. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but when I see a score like this, I get very, very worried. Look at this. This is coming directly from Morningstar.com. Look at this risk score. 254? That is way, way off the charts. Very aggressive between 77 and 99. This is 3 times as much. So it kind of tells me you better get out. If you have any gains, keep it. Put the money in cash where it's safe. Or maybe the total stock market. So I'm very concerned about this. This is something that's really not safe. 254? If you go look up your ETFs, if you have semiconductors, technology, even growth, it's not going to be anywhere near this at all. Because what I just mentioned, technology, growth, that's very aggressive. This is beyond extreme. So I'm concerned about HODL right now, as well as your other crypto. Currently, there's only one equity holding HODL, just one, and it's this holding right here. And most of you don't even know what this is. This is basically just Bitcoin running as far as some kind of equity, CFD equity, and this is as of February 14, 2026. Yes. This was first bought back in April 26, 2025. But again, this Bitcoin, this ETF really originated back in 2024. Turnover. It's a lot of turnover, 40% since December 31st, 2024. So I'm not sure about this at all. Now, personally, the only thing I've ever shared with you as far as my profits has only been with the ETF HODL. I'm not going to tell you everything I own because it's none of your business, and it's none of my business what you own. If you want to share it with me, you can always do that on my YouTube page. That's up to you. But do I still have a profit in HODL? Do I? And the answer is yes, I do. A very small one. So the price as of Friday, February the 20th, closed at $18.49. So that means it went up 66 cents from my average. So my average cost was about $17.83. I have a whopping $169 profit, or 3.56%. So my total value is it's close to $5,000, $4,921. The 257 indicates the number of shares I own. When I showed you this last in August, I owned 220 shares. So yes, I did purchase some more shares. Why wouldn't I? Now, what is this up here? So my overall portfolio in my one brokerage, I own many different brokerage accounts. I'm not going to tell you how many brokerage accounts I own. It's none of your business. But in this brokerage account, I'm up 65%. This here, I have a small gain. So where's my other money invested in? Well, if you watch my channels, you can figure it out. If you watch my previous videos, you can figure it out. In blue right here, I'm not going to show you what my unrealized gain is. That's in dollars. I'm not going to do that. So, again, is this worth holding on to? Again, you got to do research. But is your research accurate? I'm not sure. So I typed into Google, and it came up. What will Bitcoin be worth in December 2027? And this is an AI overview. It's AI. We don't know if this is right or wrong. So based on early 2026 analyst projections, Bitcoin is forecast to range widely by December 2027 with predictions from $65,000 to over $400,000. We don't know if it's going to be over $400,000. Based on what? We don't know this. Institutional demand is expected to drive prices, with some analysts forecasting to a peak around 200,000 to 423,000. We don't know this. This is speculation. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you can make money in speculation, but you can lose your freaking shirt on speculation also. While more conservative, technical-based models suggest a range between 65,000 and 109,000. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's baloney. Conservative doesn't have a range between 65,000 and something a multiple times 3 of 109,000. Oh, yes. Am I going to hold on till it gets 109,000? I don't know. So look at this. Bullish production. Some forecasts, such as FlipPay, what is that? Some joke website. Okay, this is going to suggest an average price of $318,300. Yeah, I could say that. They're not sponsoring me. I don't have Morningstar sponsor me, and I always talk about Morningstar where I get my information from. They're not sponsoring me at all. So they have a maximum projection of 423,450 by 2027. Bernstein analysts have pointed towards a target of 200,000 plus target for 2027. Now, Bernstein I've heard of. This is driven by continued institutional adoption and an elongated market cycle. Again, none of this is true. None of this may not happen at all. Now, a moderate conservative forecast. Okay, moderate. Other analysts such as some 3 commas. Now, I did my research on 3 commas, and ladies and gentlemen, this is not good at all. They suggest a much lower range with December 27, 2027, prices potentially staying between 65,000 and 66,000. Similarly, conservative models such as Coinbase have suggested 2027 price around 71,500. Now, the current price of Bitcoin as of February 21st, 2026, last night at 6:07 p.m. was $67,936.38. Yeah, I don't kid you not. It's just below 68,000. So predictions for 2027 are heavily influenced by the aftermath of the 2024 halving, institutional inflow via spot ETFs, and potential shifts in macroeconomic trends. Note sources like the Motley Fool or Crypto Slate. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I do notice this. Where I'm getting the information from 3 commas is not good at all. So I don't want to know if I want to hold on for dear life. Number 2, do I want to get rid of it right now and take my 3.5% gain and walk away with close to $5,000? What can I do with $5,000? Put into cash. Cash is king. Or put half of that into the total stock market, and then know over time, yes, I'll make my money. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't make my money in Bitcoin or crypto. I made my money through ETFs and conservative investing through ETFs and mutual funds. Again, as a teacher, I was able to invest in what was called a 403B. And when I retired in 2018, 6 years after my retirement, my ETFs, or excuse me, my mutual fund 403B doubled in 6 years. 6 years, that's based on conservative investing of growth, total domestic market, and total international market. So I don't know if this is right for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching my channel. Please subscribe. And if you forgot what I did back in August of 2025, I'll see if I can put on a video that will show you. Take care. Peace.